Hello everyone, it is Christine here and I am back for a two-part video. The first part will be drawing the winner of my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Now, I never put giveaways in the headings of videos. You need to be watching the video to find out about it because I just do that to avoid the scammers. So I had a mention of the giveaway in my Aught Beads video, and those that entered had their names, their YouTube usernames put onto pieces of paper, old school, written down by me, and they're all here. And as you can see, I got a lot of entries. So and the prize that they're going to be getting, which you'll see in the second half of the video, is a bespoke slow stitch kit. So I'll be finding out what particularly they would like in terms of fabrics, threads, etc. I'll be shopping my stash and putting together a special package to send out to them. So in the second part of the video, you will be seeing me once I've done that, once I've put their package together. Before I send it off, I'll give you a bit of a look at what I'm sending. So you won't actually then get to see the video until the person has actually received their package. So it's probably going to be still a few weeks away from when I'm actually filming this. So I'm going to just give the bag a really good shake. Hopefully not make anyone feel seasick, but I want you to know it is all very fair and proper. And then I'm going to plunge my hand in. I'm going to wiggle it around more just to make sure everything is absolutely, and I'm going to wriggle around. And I'm going to be, the winner is Candice Pierce 5726. So by the time you see this, I will have already left a little note on Candice's comment, letting her know that she is the winner, and asking her to reach out to me on my email. I will have probably deleted that comment by the time you're seeing the video, and I will have been in contact with Candice. And in the second half of this video, which you will see in the merest of moments, you'll be seeing the package I put together for Candice. So congratulations, Candice. Thank you to everyone else for your support. I'm just amazed that we're already winging our way towards 4,000 subscribers. So there'll just have to be another giveaway. So keep an eye out in my videos if you'd like to be in the running. I'm sure I'll do another bespoke slow stitch kit. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you very, very momentarily with what I'm sending to Candice. Bye. So now I've put together the package of goodies that I'm going to be sending to Candice as her prize for my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. And I thought I'd give you a look at what's in the bundle. So I checked with Candice about what she would particularly like, and she shared with me that she loves blues and greens, flowers and birds, that she's been gathering up lace fabric and buttons from thrift shops and fabric scraps from friends. So she's starting to build that supply. She doesn't have any embroidery ribbon or silky looking embroidery thread, but she says whatever I send would be a treasure. So I thought I would send her a variety of goodies, and here is what I'm going to be sending. So it's all wrapped up in some of these lovely vintage linens that I recently got, because Candice has subsequently commented on my videos that, yeah, they're harder to find at good prices around where she is. So I thought I can definitely share some of my doilies and goodies. I also thought I'd send her my little blue sardine that I made recently. I don't think I'll send it in its little tin because I'm worried that authorities into Canada might think I'm sending her food stuff. So I think I'll just have to send little Sardine himself. So he'll be on the front, and then I've used my beautiful linens to wrap the package up, including a lovely piece of vintage lace. So let's take a look inside, and I'll of course have to package this all up properly before I actually do the final wrap of it, but I thought I'd give you an impression of what it would be like when it opens. So I'm going to send her one of my lovely greeny bluey hand painted threads. I've got a whole bag of some of my lovely mother of pearl buttons. Let's see if they come tumbling out. Yes. So I put in a handful of those because I absolutely love those. And then I've put in a length of each of the colours of the ribbons that I had on those rolls. So there's an absolute wealth. I didn't try winding these round because I'm actually discovering that I think ribbons sit better, and I've seen Jennifer Clouston do this. She just keeps all her ribbons in a bowl. So I'm trialing that. I've also just sent out another package today to a special stitchy friend. So hopefully they don't get tangled. I did put them in very carefully to begin with. Probably not a good idea to take them out right now, but I'm sure they will get there fine. So a bag of delicious ribbons for ribbon embroidery. So hopefully that will give Candice a really good stash. And then the beautiful little buttons. So that's just in a little Hessian drawstring bag. And then these are some of my lovely variegated silky ribbons from Sue Spargo and from Wonderfil. And they're the Razzle threads. So I wound off sections of each of the threads that I have and just put them on these little printable cards that I make up with some lovely William Morris paper on the back, and then I've just put a sleeve of plastic just to extra hold them. I did put some little stickers at the back to hold them in the threads in place because it is very wiggly thread. So I hope Candice will like them. Apologies for the little bit of glinting coming off. I've included one of the lovely New Zealand wools that I got in my recent vintage wool and silk ribbon stash. And the beautiful blues. I've gone with a pretty sort of blue themed package just to keep it sort of in focus. That's one of the little stickers that's come off my threads. This is just a little card with various fun little cute blue buttons sewn onto it, so send that her way as well. Some of my lovely vintage Suffolk puffs. So I chose blues and greens with a little bit of pink thrown in. This one I recently got, and you haven't even seen this because I got it in a stash from the Sewing Lair this week in a package, but I haven't yet shared a video on that. But it's just a really gorgeous fabric. It's almost like a patchwork fabric, but has a very Japanese feel to it. So I think that's absolutely beautiful. So I cut off a section of that. I love this because it's got the lines, but it's also got the florals. So I think that's a lot of fun. A lovely little floral, a little bit of textural meshy fabric. This one's also got a sort of an Asian feel to it, almost like little fans. This is some of that lovely, what was a curtain originally. But it's just, yeah, beautiful fabric and fun to do sort of thread painting into it. Get rid of the threads as we go through. Lovely swirly bit of fabric. Some flowers. More threads. This is some of the beautiful ticking from Alex's mum. This is a very well worn flannel pillowcase, very vintage in its pattern and design. I think it's lovely. Got the blues and greens on it. This one's great. They almost look like Australian natives, I think, on it, but it could almost be blackberries as well and Banksias. And then some dragonflies. So a lot of these blues were the ones I had out recently for putting together my fabric selection for my fabric container that I'm working on as part of the Colour Inspirations project hosted by Annie Claxton. Lovely leaves. Some nice swirly blue fabric, marbled almost. This one's an Australian fabric. I think these are meant to be eucalypts and eucalypt flowers. It's almost like a vintage French sort of design. And this one's modelled on a patchwork, on a triangular diamond patchwork piece. Lovely piece of cotton, geometric prints on it. I love this one. It almost looks like lightning in a sky, evening sky. It's got beautiful purples and blues. Just a little piece of cotton from the reverse art truck. Another lovely bit of cotton. Hard to tell which one's the front actually. I think that's the front. Oh no, I'm not sure. It's sort of woven, but it's beautiful and soft. Another little bit of geometric fabric, some spots, because it's always good to have these to sort of mix in with the florals when you're doing pieces with lots of scraps. So thought I would send those. They're just lovely linens from Italy that I get via the reverse art truck. This one's got some nice script on it, but again, that beautiful blue background. Another piece of fabric, again, getting rid of all the thready bits that you get when you compile a package of goodies. Some lovely lace, and again, these you can cut out individual elements from it. Triangle of spotty fabric. I think that might have been some of my Nana's. This one's got a beautiful floral sort of and leaf design on it. This one's, I think, from the Bleu de France fabric range from Moda. This one's got a silky feel to it, a bit more of a modern, but it had the blues and greens. That's from a sample from the reverse art truck. This one's also from the reverse art truck, but it's fun because it's sort of see-through. I think it's probably, part synthetic. This one's lovely because you can cut sort of individual sections and almost treat this like a fabric ribbon. This one's got a seam down one side, but some, lovely linen with a large print floral. A little fabric sample square. Again, got the greens and blues. This almost is, bluey green flower bits. Again, just sharing lots of fabric samples, which I love to dip into as part of my putting together of fabric collages or pouches or pockets or anything. This one's from the lovely Moda Sister Bay fabric that I adore. This one's got lovely flowers, blues and greens again. This one's probably more erring slightly into the greeny blue, but it's almost like lattice with little flowers on it. These are from the beautiful Bleu de France range, which I love the florals, and I've also put in some of the bird fabrics as well. So this also from that same collection. Some lovely birds, because Candice had admired some of the swap squares that I sent out, and I'd use this type of fabric because these birds are just fabulous to be able to thread paint into. Got this one as well. Got feathers. So these are all still from the Bleu de France range. So sharing my stash. I haven't even used some of these fabrics. I haven't yet used. Some of them I will be using in my fabric collaged slow stitch container. But it's nice to share them. I know Candice will make good use of them. So some more from that range. This one's also from that range as well. Little leaves. This one's a lovely Italian fabric sample from the reverse art truck. I love that it's got the stripes on one side and then the stripes and this almost like an architectural sort of print. These remind me of the windows they have, I think, in the church at Pisa when you go up in the tower. Not the actual Tower of Pisa, but the sort of looking out across to. A lovely linen, but almost looks like denim. An interesting lace. It's a pale blue. I'm not sure if that's showing up on camera. This is a synthetic, but a fun little bit from the reverse art truck. It's got almost like a velour embossing on it. So I just like to mix some fun bits into the equation. Some lovely leaves. Again, another lovely bit of the really, really fine linen. Another lovely linen bit with a sort of a sky type print on it. A very vintage cotton here. So soft and lovely. Another lovely vintage floral. Another vintage floral. This one's a really fine weave. I was almost wondering if it could be a Liberty. I'm not sure. Another lovely blue floral with a lighter sort of embossed print. Fold that one in half. Again, getting rid of threads. A lovely thick linen, and it's got a seam there. This one's originally from a dress. Again, just beautiful, soft, well worn and well used. Some lovely, just lines. Again, just so good to mix in with the florals when you're fabric collaging. cute little patchwork style fabric. Got little mice and fish, little birds. Thought that would be fun. Another lovely sort of very dark blue, but with this almost, I mean, it does look like a fleur-de-lis on it, but it's a sort of Asiatic type print. And spots and lines. It's almost a greeny blue. This is a very dark blue woven wool type, almost like a wool felt, but I don't think it is. It came from the Reverse Art Truck as a sample. A sweet little owl fabric. A beautiful cotton from Italy from the Reverse Art Truck. Some more Reverse Art Truck little blue samples. Another gorgeous cotton. Lovely linen. And another lovely linen. And this is a almost sparkly linen. It's really interesting. And then I've put in some of these beautiful linens that I got recently from the op shop here. I think these are meant to be like little butterflies, and yeah, just the sweetest little stitching, all hand stitched, which is amazing. And so you can use them whole because they're sort of small enough that you could use them in a piece, or you can take sections of them. Just this ribbon work doily is, yeah, it's great. This one's a more natural colour, sort of an off-white and cream. But again, yeah, you can work a design around there, or you can just take individual elements of them, like these ones. And then I've got this beautiful one here. Another one here. Again, you can work a design inside, or you can do all sorts of things with them. You can kind of, yeah, put them around your pouch, use them as a label on the pouch. That's how I often use them. And again, you can just take sections of them. So you could take sections of this, or you could use it in its entirety. You can even make a really simple, and I might even do some videos on this, a really simple little envelope style pouch. You just put some lining in it, but then you've got your own little envelope pouch just made out of one of these. So I hope Candice likes all of that. I would love to send even more, but alas, postage does start to sort of mount up. So I'm keeping this package to under 500, well, it's just on 500 grams, but hopefully half a kilo of happiness and creative enjoyment for Candice. So again, just thank you to everyone who has supported this channel and my creative adventures. It's just so lovely chatting with you in the comments. That just means so very much. I know some of you can't when you're on the TV, so I totally understand that too. But yeah, where people are able to comment, it's just lovely to connect, and I feel like I'm getting to know so many of you just through our little comment interchanges. So thank you so much for all your support. You are such a lovely bunch of people, and I really do appreciate the community. Actually means an awful lot to me, probably more than most of you will ever know. So thank you, and yeah, enjoy this, Candice. Okay, bye everyone.